Denis Lysenko, a soldier whose journey from mushroom technologist to hero of Ukraine reflects resilience, sacrifice, and the enduring spirit of the front line. Known to his comrades as Mulya, his path to the battlefield was driven not by experience, but by determination. As a machine gunner of the 57th Separate Motorised Infantry Brigade, his first mission took him to the Kupiansk direction. There, and in countless battles that followed, his bravery became legendary. Despite being wounded 4 times, he refused to leave the fight. In October 2024, even with a bullet lodged in his shoulder, he held the line for 18 days. This relentless courage earned him Ukraine's highest title, Hero of Ukraine, with the Order of the Gold Star. Prior to receiving the award, AnewZ's team spoke with him about his journey from civilian life to the front lines and the resilience that has kept him fighting despite his wounds.
In Kupiansk, I put down a lot of enemies. Here too, more than 100. We keep a combat logbook, recording what we do. During assaults, I put down some too. I didn't count them. Over 300 went down, but I can't count them all. Vovchansk, the enemy assault. And then we pulled back a bit, because we couldn't hold. We would have died. But then we retook that position. We stormed it and captured it. Autumn 2024, just after my wound healed and I returned from rehabilitation. On 28th September, I went back to the position. Around October 2024. 5 days later, about 10 bombs were dropped on us. Our neighboring battalion was buried. They dug themselves out. We were buried too. 4 slabs fell on us. Luckily, we were only at the positions. The ammunition and supplies were buried too.
На нас. Ну, як на нас. Ми добре, що ми були просто на позиціях. Ну, ми справились, відбили, ну як
We managed, repelled the attack, but they were too many.
Ну, ми просто, не то, що, фізично ми...
Physically, we couldn't hold them. Still, we killed about 20. No more was possible. And I was already heavily concussed. I couldn't even lift my arms.
Я вже просто не міг уже руки підняти. Та ну ні про що.
There's nothing to regret.
Про що шкодувати. Хотів зробити...
I wanted to put them all down, but I couldn't.
Не знаю, що я хотів зробити. Хотілося б положити там усіх, просто не вийшло.
At that moment, I didn't have a machine gun. I just couldn't bring it in. That's it.
Я не міг його просто занести. У мене 4 поранення.
I had 4 wounds. I was at the position and was wounded. A field wound. A through bullet wound in the shoulder. It was in 2024.
ВЛК мене признало годним.
The medical board recognized me as fit. Arms, legs, all are intact.
There are people who are deserting, even being in their 20s and so on. What you would want to tell them if you could see one face to face? What would you tell them?
Та я нікого не осуждаю.
I don't condemn anyone. Deserters who ran from their positions, that's wrong, of course. But those who don't want to go to the army at all, who stay at home, I don't judge them. Everyone makes their own choice. But deserters who abandon comrades, that's wrong. What could I say? I wouldn't even shake their hands.
Дезертирам, вони неправильно поступили. Що я міг би сказати? Не подобає навіть йому і руки.
As the Russia-Ukraine war continues, for Lysenko, drones are no longer just weapons to drop bombs on the enemy. Today, he serves in a different way, delivering food, medicine, and vital supplies to those holding the line.
If something is missing, we buy it. Everything they ask for, we deliver. There's no such thing as not delivering.
Медикаменты в основном для чего?
Today, for example, we dropped cough syrup. The men are sick at the positions now. It's damp, it's cold. We also drop fleeces in the mornings, clothes, blankets.
Заранее нам ЕСП.
In advance, the command post tells us that mail is flying, and they say where it will drop.
Ну, і кажуть, де вона впаде. Ну, а коли, поутру,
And when it's morning, already at dawn, they tell you that you need to pick up the mail.
треба забрати почту.
You go out, ask what the sky is like, whether it's clear or not.
Яке небо.
They say the sky is clear,
Каже,
but they can't always say whether there are drones.
сказати, що там є дрони. Прислуховуйся. Ти виходиш.
You listen carefully. You go out.
Де місце, тебе проводять.
They roughly guide you to the place, and you pick up the parcel and quickly bring it to the position.
На позицію.
We pack stew, tinned fish, pâté, everything the men order, we pack it. Everything is wrapped in sponge.
З упаковки води.
It begins with packing water.
З-під пепсі-коли,
We take bottles from Pepsi, Coca-Cola, because those bottles are thicker. If there are none, then we use other bottles. We let a bit of water out so that it has some air inside.
щоб трошки завоздушити її. Беремо поролон, надрізаємо
Then we take sponge, cut it, and pack
і
it
упаковуємо. Те, щоб вона
so that the water doesn't leak.
ціліла вода.
The water is safe.
Це патрони теж.
As for ammunition, cartridges, we tape them so that when they drop, they don't scatter.
Сипались по мішку патрони, теж їх витягуємо скотчем. Тугенько. Гранати також.
Grenades as well, wrapped so they don't scatter.
Також повербанки пакуємо.
Power banks we pack in foam boxes. They keep them safe.
Сохраняють повербанк. Ми довго до цього йшли.
We tried with sponge, but it didn't work. In foam boxes, they survived the drop.
Сохраняється він. Це ми робимо подушку, мішок.
We also make cushions to make the landing soft.
Denis Lysenko's war has taken many forms. For him, the title of Hero of Ukraine is not an end, but a responsibility. Whether on the front line with a machine gun or guiding drones with supplies, his service continues, a reminder of a war now in its 4th year.